Me and my boyfriend, we getting ready, to do something. So first, let me say, my boyfriend at the time did not want me to get the procedure done, but I insisted. Me and my sister went to get the procedure done together. So a lot of women in the group was pretty much saying, when you get it, your boyfriend is going to be jealous, so just keep it out on that. So when he was telling me it was smelly down there, I was going to the group saying he's saying it's smelly down there. They was basically telling me to ignore him. He's jealous, but he'll eventually come around. Because there would be points that it would close up, or I would think it was closed up fully, but it wasn't. So one day me and my boyfriend was about to do something, and he just was like, I cannot take the smell anymore. And he broke up with me and he left. And that was pretty much that. But he was telling me for months. But me listening to the women in a group thinking they knew.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video, right? So listen, man, a couple of y'all been hitting me up back to back asking me, can I do a video about this situation where a young lady is going viral for her sit down air is stinking because of a BBL surgery that she had. Yes, you heard that right. Her sit down air is stinking because of a BBL surgery that she had. So I'm guessing people out there getting a whiff of that there, and it's tearing people ass up. My initial thoughts and opinions on this when I first heard about it, I'm just thinking like, shit, maybe she need to go in there and dish that thing. Got the pH might be off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she might have a infection, or it can be that she got bad hygiene. She got a little twang to that thing, you know what I'm saying? But look, we're here to find out exactly what the hell is going on with the situation, so we finna do that. But listen, I want to tell everybody out there, if you're a supporter of the channel, make sure y'all hitting that like button and leaving a comment here and there if you want to be locked in with me and continue to get notifications when I post. YouTube don't show videos a lot of the times, just because of the simple fact you're not engaging with the channel. So make sure y'all doing it. And yeah, man, I want to tell y'all, I hope that everything is okay with you and your family. I wish y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. And I'm sending y'all nothing but peace, blessings, and prosperous energy y'all way. And yeah, man, when I say that, I'm only talking to those who say it back to me in return, and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, but just can't type it out or just don't feel like it because you're over there doing whatever the hell you doing. It don't matter. As long as it's reciprocated, I appreciate it. So let's get into it and see what the hell going on with her and that funky thing. Let's go.
Hey y'all, I just want to hop on here real quick, clear up some confusion, and answer a few frequently asked questions.
Okay.
When I said all BBLs stink, what I should have said was, if your body rejects the procedure and your scores are not healing, it do have a smell. There's a lot of women in my comments saying, oh, I had a BBL and my BBL don't smell. The fact of the matter is, immediately after procedure, when you're experiencing the drainage do have a smell. So if your body rejects the procedure and it's the constant leaking and unhealed scores, yes, it's going to smell, and that's just facts. And of course, everyone's body is different, and everyone's body reacts to the procedure differently.
The hell she
so
making?
I was speaking on my experience from my point of view that my body rejected the procedure, and with the constant leakage and drainage, it smelled horrible. Even with me covering the scars with different dressings to try to soak up the leakage, with it being constant like that, it get.
What the hell she making? That's really bothering me. I need to know what the hell that is. I'm gonna have to go check that out. But listen, it sounds like that's not a problem for everybody out there that has a BBL. That's just for those who aren't taking care of it properly. They're getting infections, and you're not letting it get enough air from time to time, just like a regular scar. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying here. If you got a big ass long scar across your arm, if you're not properly taking care of it, it will smell. So that's with everything. So if you're not properly taking care of it, yes, it's gonna be funky as hell. So yeah, maybe she should have said, like she said, she should have said that the right way. So that's why it's going viral, because there's so many women out there that's getting these BBLs, and they got a problem with that because you saying that they stink, basically. And they said, hell no, that's you. Let's get back into it, though.
It's off a horrible smell. And I also have several women in my inbox sharing their story something similar happened to them also. And if they are comfortable with me sharing their story with y'all, I will.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
just here to tell my story,
It's
if
some
that makes any
tacos?
sense.
What the
So
hell
this
was that?
Monday, me and my boyfriend, we getting ready, to do something. So first, let me
Hold on,
say,
what happened?
my boyfriend at the time did not want me to get the procedure done, but I insisted. Me and my sister went to get the procedure done together. And before I got the procedure done, I joined the group on Facebook. It was like a support group, different women that got it, that's in relationships, just for, to talk about it.
Yeah.
So a lot of women in the group was pretty much saying, when you get it, your boyfriend is going to be jealous, so just keep an eye out on that. So when he was telling me it was smelly down there, I was going to the group saying, he's saying it's smelly down there. They was basically telling me to ignore him. He's jealous, but he'll eventually come around.
But can you smell it
So
though?
me and my sister got the procedure done at the same time.
Okay.
So at first, man's was healing up good. It was healing normal. So it was my sister's. And I would ask her, is you healing well? She would tell me, yeah. I was healing well maybe the first 6 to 7 weeks, but after that, it kept on leaking and kept on draining. I was asking my sister how hers was going. She said she was not leaking or draining. Mine would close up, but then like a day or two later, it would start leaking again. So I used to put gauze and dressings on it to support the leakage
She probably wasn't eating right
while I
too.
may have been outside or out and about. So that's why I had it for a year with the leakage, because there would be points that it would close up, or I would think it was closed up fully, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So one day, me and my boyfriend was about to do something, and he just was like, "I cannot take the smell anymore," and he broke up
Wait,
with
that
me
thing was
and
hot.
left. And that was pretty much that. But he was telling me for months. But me listening to the women in a group thinking they knew what they was talking about, it kind of messed everything up for me. It even got to the point I was wearing jeans in the summertime because it was an embarrassment even
Cooking.
looking at it. I'm going to upload the picture right here. Part 3 on how I got my BBL surgically removed because my sit-down one was stinking real bad. So I deleted part 1 because there were so many people in the comments.
I'm sorry, I
talking
can't
shit
take
how
it.
y'all are doing now. So I deleted part 1 and I made part 2 because there was some people in the comments that wanted to know more. BBL stink, do you hear me? And it's not coming from the vagina or the beehole. It's coming from the incisions that they cut to inject the fluid and the fat in your butt, okay?
Okay.
There's people
I had to stop it real quick because I done found a couple of more videos that I'm gonna add to this one right here where a doctor's speaking on it and things like that. While I got off the video, I've been checking it out, trying to see what I can find, right? But look, yeah, she should have been saying all of this clearly from the beginning, because you got to realize that a lot of people are not going to let you sit there and say that they got these hygiene issues or something that's wrong with them and they stinking like this. So yeah, they going to address it. But yeah, the certain way that she puts her shit just makes me laugh. And if you get mad at me, oh well, I don't give a damn. I'm going to be myself. But yeah, hearing that you sit down and stink, the first thing somebody going to think about is that cat, that thing. They going to think that thing funky. So you got to say certain things a certain way now, because like I said before, my first initial thoughts was, she need to go dish that thing or something like that. And I hear a lot of women saying they don't dish and shit like that. I feel like you do need to rinse that thing out here and there. But hey, I ain't got no cat, so I don't know what to do. But yeah, man, I'm just, shit, bad hygiene will make you smell. Infections make you smell, and pH being out of whack can make you smell too. So yeah, I don't know. But cuz was trying to let her know from the beginning something ain't right, and I can't get in there. But I'm just not understanding how she not smelling it though. Yeah, you saying this and that about other people. And no, don't get mad at me and think I'm coming for you when I'm saying this, because I know you probably gonna run across the video. I'm just simply saying I don't understand how you didn't smell it, how you couldn't identify it. That's the same thing. I be wondering how people be walking around here talking to you and they breath smelling like shit. And you be wondering like, damn, you can't tell, you can't smell that shit, or damn, cuz, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You that immune to it? You probably done fried your goddamn nostrils. And that's why you ain't smelling that shit. I don't know, but let's get back into it, cuz.
a comment saying, "Oh, you wasn't washing up right." Come on, let's be real. It's coming out of the incision. It can stink. I don't care what y'all say. it stink.
They do.
And if it's not healing properly and your body is rejecting it, the hole will remain open and the drainage will continue to come out and stink up your linen, stink up your underwear, stink up everything, okay?
Like a little
now,
skull.
my BBL been removed for the past 4 years. Only had it in for about a year.
How
Until
can you
it was
get that
stinking
removed,
so
though?
bad I couldn't take it no more. I don't know if y'all wanted me to get on here and say BBL smell good, but they stink. Stay away from them. I wasn't expecting my video to blow up like it did, but I have a lot of women angry with me. They are reporting me.
Damn.
They're commenting nasty things. I'm just about to delete everything and go about my business, because when I say this is crazy, it's like they removed the sound from my other video. I wasn't saying anything, but I guess I did not fit their narrative. They're not happy about my experience. That's pretty much what I was saying. They denied that. They said they're not putting my sound back up. So I'ma just... The crazy part is so many women pissed off at me, I don't even know who to start to block so they could stop reporting me. They're just coming at a rapid pace.
She from Baltimore.
So I'm done, y'all. I'm just like, I didn't know people was going to get mad like this. I just thought I was sharing experience. But I'm done. This BBL tribe don't play.
These some of the videos.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. So you guys may have seen this online.
Okay, hold on. So look, I just downloaded some real quick. I don't know who the hell this is. I don't think that's her boyfriend or nothing like that. I'm just simply saying, I just threw some shit in here to try to, add a little bit more context to it. This isn't the doctor speaking, but the doctors that I do have will be coming up right after this. I just want to see what he had to say, because he had the most engagement, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he was talking about something that we can relate to or understand more or something. Shit, I don't know. Let's get into it though.
Smells is trending. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out. She had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up and we went out, had a really good time.
Yeah.
We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot by LA Live and had some dinner.
Yeah.
Had a really good time. And so she was like, "So what you trying to do?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap, and
He
see
said,
where it
relax.
takes us."
My boy know you want that
So we
cat.
drive back to my spot.
Yeah.
And so light the candles, get the music going,
Yeah.
open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we're having a nice vibe. And we started getting into it and everything. And
Yeah.
clothes started to come off.
Yeah.
And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, "Just stand right there." And so like she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right?
Oh, she was throwing that thing, huh?
Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Because at this point she got nothing on. And I smelled the smell and it hits my nose. The shit was like a salt of my nose. I'm like, what the hell?
Frying his nose.
So I'm like,
put it on.
Not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up, and now they got this big BBL,
They don't know how to clean
they
it.
have to reach back there and really clean.
And dig on up in
You know
there.
what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't breathe as good. And
He sound like
so she
me.
ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks.
Yeah,
And it
got
was
on
much
up in there.
better. But some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly. But some people's smell is coming from what the excretions and what's coming out with the fat that they've actually put in to their bodies. So, you know, BBLs for me is just for fun. Those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, to parent-teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff as they try to walk through the parent-teachers conferences.
Ain't nothing wrong with some ass now.
Classrooms. That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, you know, weekend fun. You know, wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
Ain't no wrong with having no ass now. Look at my boy. That's the doctor.
BBL smell.
The BBL smell is trending on social media. But what is it?
And it could be like 2 or 3 BBL baddies. And you wondering like, who the hell got cheesy fries? You know? Like, who got their socks on? You know,
cheesy fries.
Right.
So why would getting a BBL make you potentially smell bad? There are a lot of theories being thrown out there.
He loves too much cheesy fries.
BBLs about 3 weeks later, all the way up to 3 weeks later, they have excretions, actually grease, that comes out of their body, and it has a putrid smell.
It's normal to get a little bit of drainage from
Man,
having
cheesy
liposuction
fries.
or BBL for a few days after surgery, but putrid smell after 3 weeks tells me you've got an infection. That is not normal.
Yeah.
In a BBL, your ass is so rock hard. Like, I could barely get toilet paper and like a hand between my butt cheeks.
But you gotta understand, it's like physics. If you was a chick that was like 150, right?
Yeah.
150 pounds.
Right.
And you got a BBL. So the BBL made you probably like 170, 180. You're not used to that go around. You feel me?
So is the BBL smell fact or is it cap? It is cap.
Yeah.
Now immediately after surgery, maybe you're a bit sore, maybe it's a little hard to clean back there, but otherwise there's nothing about having had a BBL surgery that's going to make you smell bad.
One more doctor.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Giselle.
Do BBL smell?
No.
Why?
So,
He tired of this
fat
shit.
transfers, so we fat transfer a lot of things, whether that be to the face, to the pecs, to the breast, to scars even. We'll fat transfer really anywhere on the body, and that does not cause a smell. So, I think the smells that people are talking about, it's probably just hygiene issues because you have a bigger butt, it's a little bit more difficult to clean, and that's how we end up with the smell.
Damn, well, I have his name playing at the end. I had to go ahead and cut it out before it cut off. But yeah, man, I feel like it's really how you take care of it and what you eating and different things like that that's slowing you down from healing. You know, they tell you to stay away from certain salts and shit like that. The same thing that happens when you get like a big ass cut or something like that. Or, you know, like when I had broke my leg, you know, I had to get long ass cuts up down my leg. I don't want to tell you all my business here, but shit, they just told me to watch what I was eating and different things like that because, you know, it slowed down my healing process and shit like that. You know, you can get blood clots and all type of different shit like that. But overall, man, we done heard what we had to hear. Like I said before, even the doctors done said the same thing here. The damn incisions is what's causing these smells, and hygiene as well too. You ain't wiping that thing good enough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting up in there how you need to get up in there. You got to get on up in there now if you want to get it clean. Then you might have to do a little extra, you know, a couple of wipes. Shit, you know, back there, shit, because you ain't used to it. You know, but hey, I done say what I had to say about everything. Hopefully that woman don't, you know, go into a depressive state because everybody coming on to her. It's just certain things that you say that will cause backlash, and you got to come out here saying things properly. That way you can avoid all the extra shit. But hey, I done say what I had to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.